Very good morning and welcome along. So today, because the weather's been a bit rubbish, I've got an interesting circuit board which I shall show you, and then I'm going to scrap a food mixer which I picked up at the last scrapping day. I'm supposed to have scrapping day, a community skip day today, but it's been cancelled till next week because of the storm. So let's get on with it. So now I wanted to show you this board which I picked up a while ago. I started taking it apart and then I thought I could do a video on that. So I had these lovely aluminium heat sinks on it. I've just got to take off the MOSFETs and the little clips that were holding it onto the board because they're steel. I've got some nice chunks of aluminium there. They're quite heavy as well. Just move them off there. Some bits I've pulled off a TV, off the screen. Right. She's got a really nice copper coil there. We've got another piece of copper there. Got a little transformer here. We've got another two transformers there, and then there's another one there, another little one there, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those, and they're all full with copper as well. I'm not sure about these ones. I think they might just be filled with resin. But and then we've got over here, you can just about see, there's some gold-plated pins in there. So that was just a really good board, and so I can't remember what it came out of. But yeah, I'm going to get some nice copper off of that. I don't think there's much in the way of MLCCs or anything on it, but there might be some gold plating in there as well. So that was the first thing I wanted to show you, because I don't often get boards like that, so that's really nice. And then I've had this, I see too close to the camera. Hold on a sec. Right, hope that's a bit better. This is a food mixer which I've had for a while, and it got blown over. But I want to just take the motor out and see what it's like. So we're supposed to have this really massive, huge Storm Airwind. So we're like, okay, we've got ourselves all ready for it. And to be honest, it's absolutely rubbish. It was like our usual weather. So they put out all these big weather warnings and everything. And yeah, couldn't have blown the skin off a rice pudding, to be fair. It was absolutely pony. Our wind gust was 68 miles an hour, which is pretty normal for here. So they even gave us an amber weather warning. So most of the people I know have just been laughing about it. I know it was different in other places in the country when they get their super duper red weather warnings. Oh, be careful, you're all going to die. And yeah, we had 68 miles an hour. So everything just kind of carried on as normal. But we do have the bonus of not having trees here, or there are no substantial trees. So that makes a big difference, because you're not going to get a tree falling on your head. But then we have the sea to contend with and the very high tides that a storm will bring. But we were all okay, and that's the main thing. And hopefully wherever you are, it was okay too. I don't want to get the motor out of this, but I think it's going to be a bit of a tricky one to work out how that comes off. It helps if I get the right size sockets as well. We'll see if we can get that top bit off, and then where we go from there. Just a few of these little screws to take out, and bolts, whatever you want to call them. So I didn't get time to do a video last week. I was rushed off my feet, and then ran out of light, which isn't good. It's not great today, but I can't leave it too much longer without a video. Yeah, that's. I've never taken one of these apart before, so it's a bit of a learning curve, as a lot of things are. There's like a gasket in there. Undo those screws. Let's see if we can get them undone. Bolts, whatever. Right. Here we go. This has been outside for a while, and it did actually get blown over because it was in kind of a wind tunnel where between the two houses. So you can imagine there's quite a strong wind coming through there to blow this over, but it was nothing out of the ordinary. I'm hoping taking that out we'll be able to lift the top part off. I think when you live somewhere like this, you become accustomed to the weather being quite bad, so other areas of the country are just not used to it. There were people in the shop yesterday that were buying more than they normally do, just because they thought it was going to be bad. Right, let's see if that... Oh, there we go, that comes off there, nice and easy. That's not the bit we're interested in though. I want to get into here. It's going to be something really simple to take to take it off. Well, there we go. Right, there's something fixing it under here. Right, there's a couple of little bolts inside there. You won't be able to see those because obviously my light is poor. If we can undo those, then we'll see where we're at. But all this is alley, so there's going to be some nice chunks of cast alley to scrap. Right, I've undone that, and that's not made any difference. There's another one, another two just here, which we can undo. It's still wet from being outside, which isn't helping. I think we might be in business with this one. Let's get that there. Of course my hand's slipping because it's wet. There we go. Oh, I think this could be the one. Famous last words. There we go. Let's get that out of there. Okay, now that comes off of there. Right, what we got? There's a spring holding that on the other side, which is a bit awkward. Or is it that? Ah, it's that. Now is that looks something just pushing? No, it's not. Right. Well, I'm not sure how that's going to come off of there. Could be a case of brute force for that. There's something to do with that. Okay. Well, I wonder if that might be a case of just knocking it out of there. But that's going to be in the way. Right, just got that. There's a clip there. There we go. Right, that's the bit we want. So that's a nice big chunk of, most of that's cast alley, but I'll get those other bits of steel off there later on. Put that down there, and let's see if we can get into this. That should. It doesn't look like it's held in by much. There we go. Oh, there, nice. Right, here's the test. And it's copper. We've got a nice copper motor inside there, copper windings. So nice. It's better than the last one I did, which was not copper at all. Let's see if we can get that off of there. This is not the easiest thing to get into, that's for sure. Wow. I just hate things that are like this. So it might be a case of, is that a small, yeah, there's a little screw there. Right, it's down to micro stuff now. Let's see if that'll fit in there. That won't fit in there. Well, I think that'll be that for now, because we're going to need to be micro scrapping the rest of this. Let's get that off there. Have a look at this little board first. See if it's anything. Oh, well, that's useful. Let's get that out of there. Oh, don't tell me you're screwed in there as well. Wow, they didn't want you to take this apart. Alright, there we go. That off of there, and that off of there. What have we got? Well, tiny aluminium heatsink, and there'll be some bits of copper in here in the switch. But yeah. Well, I'll call it a day there because it's cold and the day beckons. It's early on a Saturday morning, but we got a nice copper motor there to play with. So that'll be it for now. Well, oh, we're running out of light again. This is not good today. Let's see if we can put that somewhere. I can hold it up. There we go. Well, thank you for watching. Thank you for all the new subscribers and all the likes and the comments. And before anything else goes wrong, I'll catch you in the next one. Keep scrapping.